Hello, my name is Crystal Baxter, and I'm today doing my self-reflection. And the questions that were asked were, what have you learned? What have you not learned? Taken with you, abandoned? What do you want to use in your classroom? What will you not use? What did you like and what did you dislike? There is a lot of information that I feel that I have learned in EDM 310. The first thing that I learned was that Firefox was a must need to have and use in the classroom. I also learned that there were many steps and new things to learn. But I start off by saying that Google was the main thing that we needed to have. This is my Google Gmail that I have used the whole entire semester to get me through and to be able to communicate with sales staff and everyone else. I also learned how to use Google Docs through Google, and it helped me to have my checklist that Dr. Strange gave us that allowed me to go through every day, every Sunday, and check off everything that I had done for the day, and it kept me to stay on track. Another thing that I have used through Google is let me let you look at that Google checklist again. Oh my, hold on one second for me. I'm sorry, Firefox is actually having a little bit of an issue right this second. As we can see here on the screen, it's loading all my things that I have learned in the class. But let me go back to the questions again. Once again, the assignment was the questions. It is what you have learned. I have learned how to use Gmail. I have learned how to incorporate the smartboard into the classroom. I have learned that a lot of different things about technology. What I have not learned, that's a hard one for me because I feel like everything has been very useful and will be very useful in my future. I will take a lot of these things with me. One of my favorite things that I liked was actually with Google, and it was Google Presentation. I actually used it in another class this semester because I was so excited about it. Sorry. And let me see here. If I can pull it up, I will show you let's go back to our Google Docs. And in our Google Docs, we will find that our Google presentation is also located in here. This is the one that I did for another class of mine. And it is just like Word presentation, but it just pulls it up easier. You don't have to have a flash drive or nothing like that, which that was my favorite by far. Let's exit out of this and go to the next thing on the list. Another thing that I did through that I also liked was, and that happened to be one of my favorite things, was let's see, YouTube. YouTube was pretty neat. I never really uploaded any videos or anything like that to YouTube, so this was quite interesting to me. I learned how to embed all this into my blog. And speaking of my blog, let me pull that up for you. I'm going to go up here to my bookmarks that I learned also how to use in EDM 310, and I'm going to go to my dashboard. I believe I have too much running, and this is my dashboard. And this also is something that I learned how to do. I learned how to add links to my blog to where if I click on something, it will take me right to the site. If you look here, it says source symbolo. If I click on it, I will be pulled right up to my PLN that I made. PLN is actually our personal learning style. This was quite an interesting tool that I learned how to use in the classroom. Another interesting tool that I learned how to use was Screener, which was used for Skype, and it just captured the moment into a design. And I think it held up to 5 minutes if I'm not correct. And you had to use your Twitter account in order to be able to download your video. Another interesting thing that I did learn how to do in EDM 310 was the time toast line, and this is my time toast, my timeline of my personal life. And I also had to do one on instructional, which I think this is very useful, and I think even the students would have fun doing this in the classroom. And back to my dashboard. Another thing that I learned that we had to use a lot and had to look at very often was our EDM 310 class blog. This tool was very helpful for us to keep track of everything going on in class. Let's see here. Another thing that I found interesting was Wolfram. We can type in one word and it just brings us up to everything. Let's see, for instance, cat. It gives us the word cat, and it gives us many other definitions. It gives us even to the taxonomy and lifespan and everything else. It's a very, very interesting. A lot of cool facts. Another thing that I found that was very useful in the classroom was that the syllabuses were always online and always convenient to get to. We had our blog posts were online at all times. And also, let me see here, another thing that we also had online all the time was our instruction manual. And that is located here. All these things were very useful that Dr. Strange provided us with. Let's go back to Word and find out exactly what else we were supposed to ask ourselves. I will take with me surely my timeline that we just talked about. Google has been a very useful source. Do I feel that I would abandon anything? Not really. I think that if I have older children, and I know that young children also can do this, but I would like to be able to teach older children, maybe such as like 4th and 5th grade, even 3rd, how to create a blog and communicate with the world around them. I just hope that the time is available and I can find time for technology in my classroom, and I know that I can. Something that I will not use in the classroom, something I don't think that I would use outside of the classroom would be something like time toast or even different things like that. I don't think I would use those outside the classroom, but I would definitely use those inside the classroom. I really liked YouTube, honestly, because I've seen and heard a lot about YouTube, but never got an opportunity to really experience it or whatnot. So this was a really big deal for me. Uploading different things and embedding codes and all this stuff. It was really interesting. I didn't know you could do stuff like that. And what I disliked, I'm not sure. It was just, there's nothing that I disliked about this course, EDM 310. I really enjoyed everything about it, and I would recommend and suggest that every teacher take it, even if they have been out of school for a while, that everybody take this class and be more than happy and excited to learn new things, because we all get used to these things, and I believe that technology is very important in our classrooms today. And once again, my name is Crystal Baxter, and this is my self-reflection for EDM 310.